And welcome back to 5 Minute Fightcast, the 5 minute podcast where we typically talk about books. And today we are talking about cookies, Girl Scout cookies to be exact, because now it is that weird time of year. Instead of selling them before Christmas time, Girl Scouts are now selling them in the month of February, or at least giving them to us in the month of February. I think they sold it to us like 3 months ago, and we finally are getting them. So it's a really late Christmas or Valentine's Day gift to ourselves. My name is Jared. I'm your host, and today I'm joined by...
Brian. I'm a manager of a party supply store.
You like Girl Scout cookies, Brian?
I love Girl Scout cookies.
You don't say.
I do.
Dave, how are you?
Well, you just introduced me for me, so awesome.
Awesome.
Mark, local comic writer / publisher.
Awesome.
Hans Abel, current student.
What's going on, Hans? How are you?
I'm doing great.
Nice. What's your Girl Scout cookie of choice, sir?
The lemonades, I guess they're being called.
There's no the.
Oh, sorry, lemonades.
And what are those like?
Lemony. Tastes like pine sol in your mouth, really.
And that's your favorite?
Yeah, it's tasty.
You like eating chemicals.
I love chemicals.
Now, were they called something before? Because we were looking at the list and we noticed...
I think so. I don't remember ordering lemonades before.
Right.
But
it is eerily similar to Garbage Pail Kids, where it would be one thing, but they would change the name.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Mark.
So before we had the A version of each type of cookie, now there's the B version of each type of cookie.
Nice.
Like the Garbage Pail Kids cards with a number and a letter. Yeah.
Nice.
So I have a tie. I like the peanut butter patties and the Thin Mints. I can't pick one or the other.
Well, the peanut butter patty, they kind of squish a little bit, so do you put two of them together?
I've actually never done that before.
Brian, you have, apparently.
Yeah. Sometimes you put some ice cream in between it. And
Those cookies in his belly.
I'm just gonna skip over Dave. Brian, you're pretty adamant or animated during this one. What are your favorite type of cookies?
My favorite is the Thin Mints. I think those are the best. I don't, because I'm allergic to the coconut ones.
Alright.
Which one's the coconut
The
one?
Samoas.
Samoas. Die.
Well, the Samoas now are they have
said
two names.
Samoans.
Yes. It's Samoas and Car A Meal de Lites.
Or Caramel Delights.
Whatever.
Nice. Dave, what's your cookie of choice?
I don't want to say it again. I struggled.
Oh, the Caramel Delights or the Samoan?
Ins.
Yeah, the Samoans. That's racist. I'm torn now, though, because you got me worried. You're right. They come around like 3 months before you get these cookies. Are these things stockpiled? Like, how long are they on the shelf? Are these actually good to eat? Should I not eat them?
Well, they're chock full of preservatives.
They are not healthy for you.
So they're pretty well preserved.
It's really all we eat anymore, right?
And they're raised in price. Did you notice that?
Maybe?
How much is a box
Okay.
now?
It's $4 a box compared to last year's
It's
$3.
all right as long as you eat it
maybe.
before September.
There you go.
I'm on board. Let's do this. I think my favorite part about Girl Scout cookies is from the Addams Family when Christina Ricci, who I will marry someday after I kill her husband or he gets divorced.
In quotes.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. This isn't video. But I think when she asked if the Girl Scouts were made out of real Girl Scout cookies, and then that's when I fell in love with her. And so they've got a special place in my heart.
Yeah, and actually, that Girl Scout went on to play Harmony in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, an angel.
What?
Yeah.
Well, back to Girl Scouts cookies.
That
Yeah,
was
Brian.
a Girl Scout.
What type of ice cream do you pair up your Girl Scout cookies with?
I think vanilla is the only obvious choice.
Oh, tell me
Obvious.
more.
No, but I would like to talk about the cookies themselves and how... Have you ever noticed that they taste very similar to, like, Keebler Elves?
No?
You've eaten an elf?
I don't care about midgets as much as I care about little girls.
No, the little guy who lives in the tree and makes the cookies. If you have, it's
Dave,
weird.
is there something we should know?
Yeah. So are you saying that you buy the cookies because it makes you feel good that $4 is a
contributing.
bit overpriced? So you'd like to think
I'm
that...
contributing. I feel like I'm doing a good deed.
Nice.
See, I do the opposite. And I only buy it for friends who are selling it, work friends or certain people I know. But when they're
How
saying
many
it,
7-year-olds are you friends with?
no,
That's a good
their
question.
their parents are selling it, and then
Yeah.
I have to buy it because they're like, my kid needs Girl Scout cookies. Fine, I'll buy a box.
Oh, it's a
But when-
guilty box.
And then
It
your
is a
stomach
good
says,
box.
I need Girl Scout cookies too.
But then when I walk out of
And then it does a little dance, hands over a dollar.
I walk out of certain grocery stores and like, hello, I would like to ask you a question. Would you like to buy a Girl Scout? I'm just like, go away.
No, they don't. They look at you and they just said, all right, which ones? We know you want some.
And I say no.
How much money you got on you?
I only buy a box.
I think we should go back to the ice cream thing because, okay, vanilla may be obvious, but I want to know what's the best.
The best is probably the Moose Tracks.
That you pair with the cookies?
You pair with the
wait,
cookies.
Why wouldn't you pair it with things that already have cookies in it?
Because it more cookies. What's
Cookies
better
and
than-
cream.
Just
what's
eat
better
a
than
cold
cookies?
cookie. Put
You
it
eat
in the
more
freezer.
cookies. You eat more cookies with more cookies. You eat awesome
I
cookies.
gotta admit, you would do that? You would eat cookies and cream with crumbled up
You're
cookies?
just basically eating an Oreo.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's weird consistency because you would have crunchy cookie with soggy cookie, and that kind of weirds
If
me
you
out.
let it melt, don't put it in the
No.
microwave.
You have to do it right out of the freezer. You just go like,
But the cookies in cookies and cream are not of a hard consistency.
maybe
Sometimes.
yours.
No,
maybe,
no,
but
they're real mushy.
Yeah.
What brand are you
Yeah, what
buying?
brand?
And
Ice cream brand?
You buying Wegmans brand?
You're buying Jubilee
Is that a bad
brand?
thing?
I don't know.
Oh.
Come on, I got it down at the Weiss.
Nobody shops there, Mark.
Nobody likes Weiss.
Except me. apparently.
Weiss is the worst place ever. All their ice cream is all soggy.
They have Moose Tracks there.
Yeah, you can get Moose Tracks other places than Weiss.
I'm sure you found out. Alright. This is the episode where we're just being mean to Brian. Thanks for listening.